President Trump has issued a dire warning to Zelensky: accept the deal, accept the front lines as borders, and end the war, or else face destruction at the hands of Putin. The blow from the US president has left not just Ukraine stunned, but even European capitals scrambling for options. President Zelensky now says he's ready to meet Putin. Moscow is quietly watching as a firestorm is raging. Here's a report.
Fight.
It was supposed to be a diplomatic meeting, but it turned into a shouting match. During a tense encounter at the White House, US President Donald Trump reportedly erupted at Ukraine counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky, warning him to make the deal with Vladimir Putin or be destroyed. The scenes were similar to this tense encounter at the Oval Office back in February, in which Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance berated Zelensky. According to multiple European officials cited by the Financial Times, Trump pressured Ukraine to accept Russia's terms, surrendering large parts of the Donetsk region to Moscow. Donald Trump denied the conversation, saying he never asked Zelensky to cede Donbass. But again, he asserted that the region should stay divided as it is.
No, we never discussed it. We think that what they should do is just stop at the lines where they are, the battle lines. You have a battle line right now. The rest is very tough to negotiate. If you're going to say, you take this, we take that, there's so many different permutations. So what I say is they should stop right now at the battle lines. Go home, stop killing people, and be done.
Russia's president has already made his demands clear. Ukraine must cede the eastern Donbass region, nearly 20,000 square kilometers. In return, Putin would concede small portions of Kherson and Zaporizhia, a territorial trade. Putin keeps the price, Ukraine gets scraps. Trump and Putin are gearing up to meet in the Hungarian capital, possibly in a matter of weeks. Now, Zelensky says he would be ready to join the duo, if invited. Last week, the Ukrainian president had rushed to Washington. Zelensky came seeking Tomahawk missiles, American long-range strike weapons that could penetrate deep into Russia. The weapons that Ukraine desperately needs. But he returned empty-handed instead and got a fresh ultimatum from Trump: accept the terms or face complete destruction at Moscow's hands. On the ground, things look grim for Ukraine. Russian troops armed with superior firepower and numbers are pushing Ukrainian front lines. Battered and bruised, Zelensky is pleading its European allies to send 25 Patriot air defense missiles to help fend off escalating Russian aerial attacks. For Ukraine right now, the threat is existential, and the country's president is being pressured to exchange national territory for fragile peace, or face being cut off and annihilated. Bureau Report, WION The World.
We earlier spoke to Dr. Zachary Paikin, who is a Deputy Director of the Better Order Project at the Quincy Institute for Responsible Statecraft in Washington, D.C. This is what he told us.
Donald Trump has a very personalist approach to negotiations. This is a very top-heavy administration, and by top-heavy, I mean the men at the top. And so we get all kinds of leaks, from the way that diplomacy has been conducted. Those include the types of leaks that you discussed at the opening of this segment. Obviously, this top-heavy approach to diplomacy can lead to a lot of misunderstandings, so it is important to highlight that aspect of the reporting. But I think we shouldn't focus on leaks at the expense of the bigger picture here. And the bigger picture is that negotiations are continuing. All sides are demonstrating at least some flexibility so far. That's encouraging. And that ultimately all sides have an interest in a deal.